Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shannon bringing you a message of hope today from the Inspirer. And today's inspiration actually comes from kind of an embarrassing thing I'm going to have to admit. But I will admit it if it will help somebody out. I'm going to admit it. Just don't give me a hard time. But last weekend I was at my favorite grocery store, Whole Foods of course. And everyone is talking about the big game. And there's signs all over, you know, buy this for the big game and you know, blah, blah, blah for the big game. And I was like, wow, I wonder what big game they're talking about. And I thought, man, well, maybe OU is playing OSU or something. Because that's always considered the big game. So anyway, I'm sitting here wondering what the big game is. And then later that day, heard something. I don't remember if it was on the radio or something about, oh, I know. I was in another store, and the guy said something about the Super Bowl, and I was like, oh, that's the big game they're talking about. Now, let me tell you, I like football, and I usually always watch the Super Bowl. For some reason, this year, it just wasn't in my mind, and I just didn't even think about it. Call it maybe just being in the moment, so much in the moment, so much in the now, I didn't realize that the now was like Super Bowl time, okay? So anyway, so what is my whole point in this? Well, the other day I was adjusting a patient. I just had my hands on her and I was thinking, that's so interesting. None of my patients even mentioned the Super Bowl. We haven't talked about it. Nobody asked, you know, who won the game or even who was playing the game. And all of a sudden I thought, wow, you know, the whole United States, maybe even people around the world, were watching this game. And they've talked about it, and to some people, it's completely like such a priority. Some people, it's their life. I mean, the players' families, everything. You know, the teams, the cities that were in the, you know, the states that were represented in the teams, or represented, you know, by the teams. All of that, such a big deal. It's their story, and here that story completely unaffected me, and it seemingly unaffected most of my patients that came in. And all of a sudden I thought about, wow, the power of our stories. You know, we can get sucked into these stories, whatever these stories may be, positive or negative. And we can get sucked in and it becomes our reality. And we think, well, this is my reality. I can't help it. This is my story. To which I would say, no, the story can be going on. It doesn't have to become your reality, and it doesn't have to become your story. It doesn't have to become your every thought, your every word, your every action. It doesn't have to be. So if you're finding yourself today in a game that you really didn't plan on playing, and you find yourself maybe losing the game and stressing out, whatever, your life is not, your life doesn't have to be about this story, you know? If you find that your life seems like it's not, your life is not your own, guess what? Yes, you share your life with others, but you can choose the story that you choose to tell. So I'm hoping this is helping somebody out today, even though I had to expose myself that I was not a Super Bowl fan at all this year. I didn't even get to enjoy the commercials. But that's okay, because it wasn't part of my story, and I guess I still made it part of my story. So this is Dr. Shannon, inspiring minds that want to grow and hearts that want to know so you can heal your life well.